Hello, my name is Megan, and I am a mental health counselor at Maria Droste Counseling Services in Quincy. I wanted to do a quick video addressing some of the issues many of us are facing during this pandemic. One thing I've noticed many people doing is putting a lot of pressure on themselves to do things they would normally do the same way they would prior to the pandemic, and are being really critical of themselves when it's taking longer to complete a task or when it's taking more energy to do so. I want to take a brief moment to remind everyone that we're living through a time that is completely unprecedented, and say that it would be unreasonable of us to expect ourselves to perform the same way we were prior to this when we're dealing with a situation that is as life-changing as this is. An example I like to compare this to is when your computer has a bunch of different windows open at the same time, and then you're trying to play a video or run a program. Oftentimes, your computer will run more slowly because there's so much going on at the same time. This is really how our brains are acting right now. We have all these mental windows up while we're trying to go about our day. Things like new state mandates, safety precautions, media developments. There's really a lot more background noise going on right now, which can make us feel more drained. One tool that can be really helpful in assessing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis is an ACE triangle. This can make sure that we are balancing what we're doing day to day, and also make sure that we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves, which can cause stress, anxiety, and self-criticism. I've seen many people putting pressure on themselves only in the achievement category of this ACE triangle. But I want to emphasize that the other needs are just as important. When all of these are in balance is when we are feeling energized, fulfilled, and connected to ourselves and other people, and it can prevent us from getting burned out. Keep in mind that an activity that is in the achievement category or enjoyment category one day may be in the achievement category the next day. An example of this is jogging. I may use jogging as a coping skill that brings me relaxation most of the time. But I may wake up one day and feel totally exhausted and not have a lot of motivation, and it takes everything I have just to go out for a short run. And that's great. That might be my achievement for that day. So please remember to be kind to yourselves and take your own individual context into consideration. Staying connected with people within our boundaries and in regard to our energy levels is also really important. Sometimes taking a call or sending a text may be exactly what you need to feel relaxed or feel better. Sometimes you might feel really drained and burned out, and it's okay to say, hey, I'll call back later. In the enjoyment category, we want to make sure that we're doing things we genuinely enjoy and recharge us, not just things that distract us. Whether it's going for a walk or doing something creative like writing, drawing, dancing around, listening to music, we want to make sure we're giving ourselves an outlet so we can continue to feel connected to ourselves and move through this experience the best that we can. I hope all this information has been helpful. And please know that at Maria Droste Counseling Services, we currently are taking new intakes. We're doing telehealth both over the phone and by video, whatever people are most comfortable with. So if talk therapy is something that is interesting to you, please do feel free to call us at 617-471-5686. Thank you so much, and please stay healthy and safe.